So Pulsechain has higher throughput, better security, lower environmental impact to the point of nearly none, is a newer coin with more features, is faster than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin has an $800 billion market cap. Pulsechain doesn't. Why? Well, we're new. We're on the way, right? Things will get better, in my opinion. So like, oh, and for you listening, is that a forward-looking price statement? Nope, not a forward-looking price statement, not financial advice. So we've got a wonderful network. We've got wonderful features. We've got wonderful airdrop. There's, you can do lending on the Pulsechain network. There's projects that let you borrow coins. There's projects that there's stable coins on Pulsechain. There's all types of stuff people have launched on Pulsechain. Guys, the network is good. Works great. Oh, and the bridge is free too. Somebody set the bridge to 0 fee so that using the bridge has no fee, both directions. So if you go to bridge.pulsechain.com, there's no fees currently. In, out, either way, no fees. Now you're going to pay a fee on the Ethereum network. Nothing you can do about that. That's Ethereum's side, right? So you got a great network and you got a ton of free coins. And it's worked flawlessly for 7 months. Go make it great, guys. Launch stuff on it, use it, build fiat on-ramps, make a money transmitter in your state, make a licensed money transmitter in your state, and you can, make the community better. Like,
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel, Superman Crypto, and Pulsechain X, streaming to over 10,500 subscribers on 3 channels. Big shout out to everybody. Appreciate the big support. Obviously, we've got our Discord as well. Almost 1,200 members in the Discord. So if you haven't joined up to that, sign up today. Only $5 a month there to join up to Pulsechain Hex Discord. Links in the video description. Join up today. You can also become a member of the channels, of course, by hitting the subscribe button, or was it the member button or something like that? So the join, I think it's the join button. You can also do that as well if you like to support the channel. We got Lights Beneath in the house. How are you today? Very good. We got pretty sort of kind of a wintry weather, just pretty drizzly kind of weather outside, but still pretty good after our big warm week last week. We got the Hex Pulsex incentive for the win, 100%. We're going to be doing our full Pulsechain markets update today, as we typically do. After yesterday had a day off, been taking about 1 day a week off there, just do some house chores and other things. Woohoo! Bird dog pumping. Yeah, that bird dog on Ethereum you're talking about there. Yeah, bird dog on Ethereum pumping. It is meme coin frenzy out there. That's pretty much it. We're going to be covering dog, of course. We're going to be doing dog update because we're backing that to be the #1 meme coin in the world on Bitcoin. There's a storm coming, says Wookie. There is a storm coming. I don't know if they know it's going to go where it's going to go, whether it's going to go north or south. Or so I do know that storm that you're talking about. Brendan says there's a big bird going green. Says Brendan. Well, we might check that up, even though we don't typically look at the meme coins on Ethereum. I do have that set up, so we'll probably have a look at that too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, around the world, we have a big update from MAFIA on BNB, which of course is coming to Pulsechain as well. So it's going to be a dual chain at this stage. MAFIA OG NFT crates go live. So we're going to talk about that. You can also purchase them. You can get them for free as well by making a new profile. So things are really ramping up there. That is stage number 5 before the official launch of the game. So it has, 8 or 9 different phases before the launch. And there's number 5. Number 5 is alive. So we're going to talk about that and check out how big the vault is now. We'll do that too. I think that's pretty good. All right, let's get into it. We have got no stock market, of course, because it's coming off the weekend. It is currently, Sunday in the US and Monday down under. It's currently 12:06 p.m. here in good old New Zealand at the bottom of the world. So we're going to get into it. Let's go for it. Broadcasting from the future, they say. All I can say is we've got green candles again, thank goodness, on Bitcoin, although we are optimistic about Bitcoin going to the moon. So yeah, over 100K this year definitely looks very likely. In fact, we could have a runaway in the markets as late as the end of this month, July, August, maybe a bit of a pullback in September, and then October, November, December, a moon. How do you guys like the sound of that? I think I like the sound of it. Of course, what are we basing that on? What are we basing it on? Just hopes and dreams? Well, yeah, hopes and dreams are sure, but we're also basing it on past Bitcoin returns for the month, past chart patterns after the Bitcoin halvings, and of course the fundamentals this year, which were pretty special with the Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF approvals as well. So very bullish indeed for the crypto market outlook. All right, so what do we got at the moment? Bitcoin 69,089, up 0.29%. Bitcoin dominance looking even more dominant, 52.68% is a Bitcoin dominance over the whole market there. Ethereum at the moment 3,013, up just under 0.5%, looking pretty good, and of course still yet to get even close to its all-time high. I guess 4,100 was about as close as we got, and of course we're trying to head to 4,900. BNB's had a real wonderful time getting over $700, and of course just tapering off a little bit here at 1.7% down, $674 at the moment, so we're going to cover that. You can see most of the market's pretty green, so yeah, most of the market's looking pretty good. Just up a couple of percentage points across the board from the looks of it, so not too bad. So Sunday wasn't too bad in the lazy Sunday, so it seems to be a green day. We like it. Let's get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin zooming here on the chart. Well, this is on Coinbase, so we got 50-day moving average now at 66,960. So we're almost at 67,000 on the 50-day moving average, 56,857 on the 200 moving average, and you can see the chart for itself, pretty spectacular. Those are daily candles, and it just keeps going. So we're enjoying that. Fortunately, we've had no China-Taiwan invasion. We've had quite a few little scares and encirclements, but nothing quite there in the window of opportunity. This is the best weather, if you're wondering why particular range, best weather there for any probable invasion. That's the only grey swan event, as I call it, because we kind of know it's going to be, it's out there, but of course we never hope it happens. But every 100 years apparently the world likes to have some sort of world war or something. I don't know, but there we are. That is where we are at the moment on the Chinese Taiwan, and of course we're tracking away from the Bitcoin halving. Where the Bitcoin halving here is 51 days since then. So yeah, we're really getting after that 2 months, and maybe it's just off to the races, right? Nice little accumulation zone in here, and then a breakout to the upside. That's kind of what we're expecting there to happen, maybe in the next month or two. Definitely, yeah, looking good. The other thing I was going to say about this is that we're seeing politically, we're seeing a lot of move in Europe to the right. So we're seeing a lot of elections being won by the right, which is fantastic news for freedom, because they're the only ones that still hold on to it. Now we need, obviously there are fakers on the right, fakers that say they're conservative or something like that, just like we saw with the Tory party in the UK, and just the globalists and basically progressives and things like that. So they betray all the voters, right? Betray the working class, betray the middle class, and of course, just enjoy the power and the rewards of the position, stuff like that, and sell everyone out, right? So we've got that. So that's why the people are moving to the right, and as amongst other issues like obviously fundamental ones like immigration, things like that. So bullish news, good news all around. So yeah, South America, some great leaders there pushing freedom and safety and security, prosperity. It's what we want to see. We've also got happening in Europe now too, and maybe Europe might, I don't know if it can save itself because it's done a lot of damage. But it may be able to slow things down a lot. We'll see. We'll see how far they go. It looks like France also, elections up with Macron and Le Pen. They're winning in the polls at the moment, 36%, I think it was. So maybe they'll be saved to some degree. We'll see. I think they're already pretty damaged, but we'll see how they go. Certainly, it's heading in the right direction, giving us the best possible outcome at this stage. So fingers crossed for that. And of course, that would wrap up at the end of the year with the US election. If Trump wins, then freedom will remain for at least for another 4 years, and maybe longer if he can gut the deep state. So that'd be pretty fun. All right, so that's pretty much on the political stuff. We had quite a bit of stuff there going on. We'll keep looking out for that. And of course, we've got the reform in the UK, and of course, Nigel Farage doing pretty well. Looks like they're doing very well in the party polls, and of course, the Tories are just crumbling. So it looks like they will be the powerful opposition there. Fingers crossed on that one. So we got DOG and a USDT. So obviously we're talking about Bitcoin and dog on Bitcoin, the meme season for the first time on Bitcoin. And of course it's on the Runes protocol. And here we are with dog. It is getting exciting. We've had obviously kind of a pullback there after a massive rally. And I guess it's to be expected, massive rally up there. You can see just up and away. Got up to 98 hundredths of a penny, just short of the 1 cent mark. It's funny how the markets does this quite often. Gets pretty close. We saw that with PDI on Pulsechain. It got to 92, 93 hundredths of a penny and then pull back and has to take a bit of a breather before it goes to that 1 cent mark. That's kind of where we are at the moment. So you can sort of see has been kind of respecting this support line here. And of course, here we are bouncing back up. We had a bit of a rally overnight. This is on the hourly candles, by the way. If we move to 4 hourly, you can see dog on there as well. So that is the daily candle. So looking pretty good is this for another move higher. And of course, we're waiting for all the big top tier ones. We've had Bybit is going to be the first one there. Obviously, Gates are pretty big, but we're waiting for the big ones like Kraken, Qcoin, Crypto.com, Binance, Coinbase potentially, and a couple others there. So yeah, that is off to the moon for that. It makes sense to have the most valuable meme coin on the most valuable chain. That's kind of the narrative there. All right, so that's kicking away pretty well, and that leads us into the runes overall. So dog is kind of the pick for the winner there. It's up 8.3%, but we've got some cool teams here like Ryzik, Pups, Bank and Nakamoto Dollar. We've got Epic, Satoshi Nakamoto, and of course Lobo the Woolpup. Really good team is the Lobo Woolpup, really hardcore marketing. So doing good stuff, and of course we've got a capital fund too. They're going to be paying holders of Lobo Wolf as well. Decentralized, the big Ethereum team there doing pretty well at number 9, and Runes X Bitcoin at number 10 to round them up. But there's also some pretty good teams below that as well. The Donald Trump might do pretty well. It's capitulated overnight though. It was up at 15 sats and is down 24.5% now, down 12%. So you'll get a lot of volatility with these ones. But with the election coming up, this might do pretty well at number 18. So we'll be watching that, but you got to handle the volatility. That's the only thing. All right, so that is pretty much there on magiceden.io, number 1 DEX, of course, for number 1 DEX for runes. Now, there's another big DEX is Unisat. You guys may know Unisat wallet. Unisat's they launched did their airdrop of pizza, and that's done very, very well as well. So that's another side story there to the DEXs. The DEX coins you see is another narrative, right? We saw that on Ethereum. So DEXs on Bitcoin are going to be another narrative as well. And of course, it's all really the first season for the bull market with these DEXs. So it's kind of like the reliving EVM chains, Ethereum all over again, but on the most valuable chain in the world. So that's why you don't really want to miss it. It's always important to have part of it in your portfolio and ride the wave up and away. Especially once Bitcoin breaks 100K, 150, 200, just huge, just easy. Probably the most probable play to make money, and of course, important to have in your portfolio. Of course, we are Pulsechain maxis, but we can obviously identify other chains and opportunities that may make the big giant returns, right? So that's very important to keep a balanced, objective view about crypto generally. So there we are, looking pretty good. Now there's also NFT collections, of course, which is over here. And of course, we can see the leaders at the moment: Node Monks, Bitcoin Puppets, Quantum Cats, the Royals, Runestone, of course. Runestone is what you need to have to get the free airdrop of dog token, the meme coin. Ordinal Maxi, Blob, Frux at number 8. Bitmax moved up to number 9. Wow, that's great to see that back up again. Of course, that's around the metaverse and things like that. I still think Bitmax is going to play out big time in the future. So that's going to be pretty cool. And we've got Ryzik Meta Protocol at number 10 there. All right, let's jump over to that's on magiceden.io. And of course, I'll post that link in the chat there if you guys want to check out some of that stuff. All right, let's post that. We're coming up to MAFIA soon, so don't hold back from there. We're coming up to MAFIA in a minute, so that's coming. That is Magic Eden. We're just going through the markets. Let's quickly jump through from Bitcoin, and we're going to jump to Ethereum. Ethereum at the moment is, where is it? It is $3,696. Certainly looking really good. We got the 50-day EMA at 3,500 almost, and the EMA for the 200 is at just under 3,000. Woo! It's just about there, man. Breaking barriers. 2,995 on a 200-day, looking really good. Once again, pretty similar structure in some ways to the Bitcoin in terms of its accumulation zone, and of course looking for that big breakup, the upside. And of course, the ETF money is going to start flooding through. So it's just going to supernova towards the end of the year. It's going to be pretty cool. Maybe September is probably the only month that's typically been a weak month. So that's the one that we'd be a bit more cautious about moving forward over the next 6 months. That leads us into BNB, which is going to get us closer to MAFIA. So at the moment, we've got BNB there at $671. And of course, it's had a big rally just a couple of days ago, got up to $724 on the 6th of June. It is looking really, really good. The 50-day is at $609. The 200-day at $478. So we're at $671. This thing's looking like it's just going to go higher, right? BNB is looking pretty good, which is fantastic for BNB MAFIA Vault, because the vault in BNB is sitting in BNB. So the higher BNB goes, the better for everybody. All right, let's get into it. We're going to have a little bit of an advertising break for BNB MAFIA, which is also going to be coming to Pulsechain as well. So let's play that, and I'll catch you up after this little promo here. All right, so that is the promo for BNB MAFIA that community members made, and fantastic little promo there. So get excited. BNB MAFIA is really ramping up. We're at, like say, stage 5. We're going to look at it in a minute. We're going to look at the crates. We've got some big news about that too. If you start a game player profile and participate, it's going to be pretty big. And of course, that's also going to be on Pulsechain. So we've got both of those, MAFIA on BNB and Pulsechain. And of course, Pulsechain's coming up on the 14th of June. So that's going to be exciting to see that launch as well. So we'll be covering both BNB Mafias, of course, or MAFIA, I should say, on BNB and Pulsechain. So it's going to be cool. We're going to get into the big news today. Let's see who else has jumped in here. We've got PulseBot itself. So we've got the MAFIA team in the house. MAFIA team has just sent a gift to a long-time supporter. Have fun. Well, I wonder what that means. We shall see. But big shout out to Jacob and the PulseBot MAFIA team. Doing a great job out there rolling out this game. We've got a couple of presents in there, says Last Minute. Yeah, absolutely. We've got Archie in the house as well. Hi, all. Good to see you, Archie. Archie is the godfather of the syndicate. Yeah, boy, it's like having royalty in the house. So big shout out to Archie. Absolutely doing an amazing job as the godfather of the syndicate. Looking forward more to. In fact, we're going to try and get Archie on the show to give a talk about the MAFIA game and his perspective on it. So you don't want to miss that, especially if you're in another family. You might want to come and hear a few words from Archie, the Godfather. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's get into it. We're going to get into the platform. So let's go here on MAFIA. So I'm going to post a link to this. If you haven't joined up, get a player, right? Get a player. And if you want to join the syndicate, you can join up to the Pulsechain Discord. It is co-hosted on Telegram as well. So Archie's running the syndicate on Telegram. That is one of the powerful MAFIA families. So you don't want to miss out on that. That is the link. And you can play by yourself, but I do encourage you to join a family and make you a bit stronger in the game and have protection and things like that. So yeah, BNB MAFIA there. That is the link. And of course, it's going to be on Pulsechain too. So we'll be covering both chains. That is looking pretty good. Now, the other thing is you will need to buy 2,000 MAFIA to set up a player profile. Pretty easy. Just connect your wallet up, and then you just get started, and you'll be able to set up a profile. You can put your player name, and of course, you can have as many players as you want. You can have 5 players if you want, or whatever. It's up to you. And of course, you can start playing. The more you play, of course, the better you're going to do, the wealthier you'll get and all that sort of stuff. Now, you are risking any assets in your wallet that you have up to a degree. So just take that into account. It's not everything, but quite a bit of liquid assets in particular are up for grabs. You can read the old game wiki to see what's at stake. But your chances of winning a lot is huge too. And of course, it's just ramping up. So that's kind of cool. Now, we'll have a look at here. At the moment, we've got 654 players. Sorry, it's just before I say that, it's going to cost you 2,000 MAFIA to get a player, which is pretty cheap. It's about $1.15, $1.20 at the moment, the current prices. So you're getting in nice and early. It's really important because remember, we're on the pre-live phase, so before the game goes live. So 654 other live players at the moment. So that's jumped up big time overnight, and we'll talk about one of the reasons for that is because if you start a new player, you're going to get a free crate, a free airdrop crate, which is valued at $20. So you're only paying about $1.15 to get a player, but you're going to get a free crate that's valued at $20. So all new profiles created over the next 24 hours will get one free OG crate. All profiles created over the last 24 hours. If you've done it the last 24 hours, or the next 24 hours, you'll get one free air crate. So that's pretty good value. So you won't want to do that. There are 14 crime families at the moment, and there is a whopping 81.6 BNB in the vault at the moment. And like we say, the BNB just went to $724 before retracing. So the higher the BNB goes in the bull market, this BNB is going to get pretty valuable in US dollar terms. And you can see a lot of the leaderboards there in the top players, all the way from Ice Pick Willie at the top, all the way down. There's player after player in the house here. There are many of the Godfathers on page 1, many of the whales on page 1. But as you go through every page, there's player after player, and you can see their worth status. It's the value of them in the game. And of course, you can see their rank. No, everybody's got nobody rank at the moment because the game hasn't gone live yet. And then you can see all the families that they're in and how much MAFIA they got staked, etc. So pretty exciting. Let's go to the families though. Like I say, we've got 14 families. Our OGs have taken number 1 spot with the change in the valuation. We're going to see how long that remains to be the case. But at the moment, they have taken number 1 spot off the syndicate number 2. We've got the Magnaos at number 3. We've got the Yakuza. You got to watch those Japanese Yakuza. They're pretty famous. The Yakuza are in there at number 4. And the High Table. Who was the High Table? Mystery family. Just come out of nowhere. And here at number 5. And, of course, led by Nucky. So that just came out of nowhere. And, of course, look at that. They're in the top 5 spots. They get a share of the vault. 30% at the top. 25%, 20%, 15%, and 10%. So they get every week the vault. Once the game goes live, the vault is going to be distributed. 10% of the vault is going to go to the top 5 families, and that's the allocation that they will get. And of course, they can get to distribute that to all their people in the family, right? So that's why it's good to be in a family. Get access to that vault. Now, there's lots of other teams though that are doing very well. At Cosa Nostra at number 6. The Illuminati at number 7, Peaky Blinders at number 8, their Cartel at number 9, the OG Escobars and the OG Sopranos at number 10 and 11. They're definitely related to this number 1 family here, Original Gangsters. And of course, then you got number 12, MAFIA Group, number 13, Untouchables, and number 14. It's a twisted name, but the Salvation Army is a number 14 there. So a lot of fun is happening there. So pretty cool. Now we're going to have a look at the crate, but before we do that, let's look at the vault quickly. We have got a whopping 81.6 BNB in the vault at the moment. That's worth $54,786 at the moment. That's at the current value of BNB, which we saw earlier there. And how much is that? That's $671 per BNB at the moment. So pretty cool. Now, that's going to be pretty amazing. This is apparently the game is going to go live once this reaches about 500 BNB. So you can imagine that's going to be absolutely huge. So let's do some quick math on that. 500 BNB times 671. That gets us to $335,000 when the game starts, times 10% for the vault payouts every week. And that is $33,500 for the vault payout. So amazing. That's what all these families will be fighting after. So big deal, particularly the top 5 families are the ones that get that. So there's going to be a moving in positions, I think, in the families, and there's going to be lots of battles, alliances, and things like that. There's going to be all sorts of different strategies that teams will take at the moment. But the big news today is the crate. The crate has come live. Woo! So this is stage number 5. Excuse me. And very exciting to see this launch. And of course, this has a lot of in-game assets, right? So if you're going to play the game, got a lot of in-game assets. Let's look at some of the assets that are available. Excuse me, I got a bit of frog in my throat there. But we've got cash. You can win cash through these crates from 50,000 to the 10 million. Man. That is a lot of money in game. So that'd be pretty cool. Bullets, you can win 250 bullets to 30,000 bullets. That's going to be really useful, of course, if you're hunting people to kill people and take all their wealth and things like that and go up in the game. You're going to need some bullets. Now, obviously, when there's if you fight with the sword, then you could die by the sword. So you're going to need some health to give you some. You're going to need some health there to give you some recuperation. So it's 50 to 100 to 1,000 in the health there. So that's going to be very important for recovery. We've got shot items. Now, obviously, shot items very important. We've got a lot of guns. If you're going to try and kill someone, you need some guns. Or we've got handgun Colts, Remingtons, Thompsons. I know Thompsons will be pretty popular. Cocktails, grenades. We've got motorcycles, bulletproof vests. Obviously, it's not all just about attack. You need some defense. You got bulletproof vest there, bulletproof suit. You got armored car, and you got a Douglas M3. So some heavy duty stuff there on the back end. So if you win some of that with the crates, you'll be very happy indeed because they won't be cheap in the game. We've got businesses, of course. We've got car crushers, shop owners, banks, hospitals, detective agency, booze warehouse, narcotics warehouse, slot machine, roulette, and bullet factories. And of course, the families will be after these businesses because businesses make money, and make money makes you rich and powerful. So there we go. That's going to be pretty fun to see all that play out. There are also bodyguards. Obviously, you're going to need bodyguards if you don't want to get whacked out on the street. And of course, you could lose a lot of value. So you're going to need some bodyguards. There's all the way from Johnny at level 3 all the way to Frank at level 10. So people are going to get that randomly in the crates. So you get one object in the crates for the in-game play. There's helper credits. Now, obviously, you can't play the game when you're sleeping. Or if your family out on the park, you can't do that. So helpers are going to be very important in the game. That means you're going to be able to put players on automatic routines, like they could go smuggling or something like that on a regular basis, and that's what helper credits will be useful for. So there's 100 at the bottom and 5,000 at the bottom there. And of course, at the top, I said 100 and 5,000 at the bottom. And then you got cars. You need to be able to drive around, right? So city to city, around the city, and you're going to need to do that. So $5,000 worth of car. Right up to $500,000 car there. So very, very exciting to see that. And the cars are really cool. They've got some cool cars in the game. There's also planes, so things like that. So pretty cool. Those are some of the things that you can win. Now, we're going to open some crates. Now, at the moment, like I said to you, if you get a player right now, so if you go and you log on with your wallet, you can start a player. It's only 2,000 MAFIA. Now, to get MAFIA, of course, you need to go to MAFIA and buy it. At the moment, the price is very friendly. So you're getting a really good entry on MAFIA right now. So well worth doing, right? Well worth doing. So let's post in the chart there for the MAFIA coin. You can pick up a lot of MAFIA for good value at a low entry. So very, very important that. Now, if you look at the yellow line here, the yellow line is the sacrifice line. So you're getting well below sacrifice time. And of course, you can pick up assets and profiles in the game. And you only need 2,000. 2,000 is like $1.15 or something like that. So very, very cheap just to start off and get yourself used to the game. Good game to invite your friends to, of course, and get involved with that. All right, so let's go into the crates. And of course, before I do that, the MAFIA official link on X social platform announced the big MAFIA update. Big MAFIA update. OG crates are now available on BNB. And you got BNB MAFIA crate opening there, so you can do that, and it's secured by Chainlink. So it does all that. Now, there will be a couple of fees involved in accessing that. But before we do that, get over to MAFIA and, give them a follow. Give them a follow on here because that builds up the social media and, of course, gets the community bigger. So definitely give them a follow over on BNB MAFIA on x.com. Easy to do, and it doesn't cost you anything. So pretty cool. You get all the latest news and updates on there, so that'd be cool. You'll also get that in our Discord as well, because obviously we're Archie and then he's crushing it on the news. So pretty neat there. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to open a crate. I do happen to have some crates in here. So look, we've got some crates. We're going to open some of those. And of course, let's get into it. Open crate. You can purchase crates and open crate. We're going to open a crate first just to see what it looks like. So we're going to open up one. Let's open up a crate. Pretty sure I've got some B&B in there. Double check, but I'm pretty sure. Let's approve that. Bam. So we've got a crate. This is what happens when the crate opens up. So let's go and so here we go. We're just opening. There's 2 little transactions to open up the crates. So let's waiting for chain link. It's going to chain link and it's going to give us some random, I guess, random objects. So let's see how it goes. It's pretty exciting. This is how you get one of these crates. So let's go for gold. And unfortunately, I had enough B&B in this wallet. That's the 3rd transaction. I've got 3 transactions. Here we go. I love this animation. Really, really cool. Which object in the game are we going to get? Which object are we going to get? Are we going to be lucky? Car. Oh, another bodyguard. Man, I've already had quite a few bodyguards. So I seem to get a lot of bodyguards. I don't know what this is. Here we go. We're going to need a lot of bodyguards. You know, I've got pretty high position in the game. So they're going to need bodyguards. There we go. What am I going to be? Am I going to get a level 6? A level 5 Johnny. So I got a level 5 Johnny. Now, that's pretty cool. So a level 5 Johnny is pretty neat. And the level 5 Johnny is very important, especially when, you know, got a position like me, you know, in the family up at the console edge. But here it is at the moment. So 300. That Johnny is worth 300. Can you believe it? So that's a pretty good value. And, of course, a Johnny there is going to give me some big protection as I walk the street as a console edge. So going to be pretty important there as well. So that is how easy it is to open up a crate. Now, you can buy crates, right? So you can purchase a crate. One MAFIA for 35,485 MAFIA, or you can just pay USD Tether. It's $19.99, or equivalent to 0.1 BNB. 0.029866 BNB is the price there. So that is about $20. So you can pay that. So you've got 3 different options of buying a crate. And of course, all that money goes into the vault. So goes straight into the vault here and feeds the vault. But you also get a game asset to help you win the game. And you might get guns or anything. I mean, it's all different random stuff. And of course, those are the 3 ways you can do it. All you have to do is click on the purchase and you select one of these buttons and you'll be able to do that, right? So you can do that in your own time. Pretty easy to do. There'll be a couple of transactions you'll have to approve and confirm that. But that's how it goes. So there's probably 4 or 5 little BNB transactions on there. So just take that into account. You do need a little bit of BNB in your wallet for that. Let's see here. Let's double check on the wallet. Let's see if we've got more BNB. Yeah, I've got a BNB in there. So we're going to go and check that. Let's go open up another crate here. So let's open this one. Bam. We're going to open up another crate. So your crates will show up in the bottom. We're going to check that out. Let's see here. We got Archie says nice. Yeah, I'm gonna need more bodyguards, Archie. Archie's the godfather. He needs bodyguards. But you know, I'm gonna need some bodyguards too. Gas is covered. Yeah, nice. All right, so we're gonna confirm that. We've got another one there. Let's confirm. All right, so here we're gonna open up this one. Here we go, and opening up a second crate. Legit. Let's see what it comes up with, man. It's gonna be crazy. Bullets, money. Oh, I like money. Let's go for the money. I like money. So let's go for that. Wookie says Johnny the backstabber. He better not be a backstabber, Wookie. Better not be a backstabber. Here we go for the money. All right, let's go. Come on. Stop. 500,000. That's pretty cool. I thought I was going to be so lucky to get 10 million, but that's a really good amount of money. So I'll take that anytime. Now that's showing up here straight away. Look at that. Woohoo. So that's actually worth 250. So that was half of the 500. That's interesting. Actually, what are we worth? No, it's worth 50. Sorry, I thought there was 450 there. That's worth 50. So we had 300 on the Johnny. I think it was. We had 50 on the money. So that's interesting. So we just take off 4 zeros off there. It gives us the wealth effect. That's really interesting. All right, so we've got more crates in here. Look at this. Woohoo! We've got some more crates. That's where your crates will show up. Now, you can actually transfer these crates, by the way. So you could hit on the crate and you can put the player's name in and you can confirm the player's name and it will transfer the object to the crate. So if you want to buy some crates and give them to somebody, you can do that. So just put the player's name in and then confirm and it will transfer it over to them. Obviously, pay a little bit of BNB. So you can do that as well. You don't have to open up the crate, which is pretty cool. You can also click on the inventory as well. Maybe you got a friend in the game, or you want to help somebody that's in very deep need. Maybe they're being shot up or something. You can transfer items to them. Just put the player name and confirm. So that's a really good feature in game for that as well. Remember, the game has not yet launched yet. This is phase number 5. So we're going to open up some more crates. I think we're going to have a bit of a bonanza opening up some crates here for a little while. So I hope you guys enjoy. So there we go. We've got one fee there. We're going to open that up and see what else. We're checking for chain link. It's ticking away. So this is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Cool for school. All right. Brennan, I got to read some of these comments first, but let's get into it. We're just going to open up this crate and I'll read some of those comments in there. Oh, here we go. Number 3, crate number 3. Let's do it. TikTok, time to rock. So we're ticking away through here. And we got some hearts. Well, if we get shit shot up in a battle, we're going to need some heart, right? We're going to need some hearts. So let's see what we got here. Obviously, the higher the better, right? Higher the better. But hearts, regardless, we're going to need some health there if we get shot up, I guess is the way the player goes. Oh, is this looking good? Oh, yes, 350. That's a pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. 350 heart. That's got to be good. So that's showing up there. Let's see what that is. Oh, that's worth a lot, folks. That's worth a lot. We're at 350. That was worth 700. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you almost have to, you take 4 zeros off for your money to see the worth. But for the hearts, you got to almost double that, don't you? You double that. That's interesting. Mathematics there, working out the worth there. Pretty cool. Let's open up another one. Before we do that, though, let's get into some of these comments here as well. Let's go in here. Archie said the syndicate is getting stronger by the day, says Archie. That's straight from the words of the Godfather. Hey, look, a lot of people inside the syndicate are scared of the Don. That's how good Archie is at being the Godfather. We got Brennan says, transfer your number 1 capo created, says Brennan. Transfer your number 1 capo create. Says, oh, yes, okay, yeah, could do that, that's for sure. Let's go to the family, shall we? Shall we do that? What do we got there? We got Syndicate. So I'm in the Syndicate here, as you guys know. And let's have a look at the face of powder. He's a capo. I like that guy. So maybe I'll just copy that name. Copy that name. And let's go to the crates here. Let's actually do a transfer. Why not? Let's do a transfer. And we'll transfer a crate over there to that one. And we're going to confirm. This is how easy it is to transfer a crate to somebody. And let's do that. There we are. It's going to cost me a little bit of BNB, but that's coming over to one of my capos. Capo is like a captain, runs some of the front streets, some of the businesses. So kind of cool. So there we are. Enjoy that crate there. That capo, whoever that is, who could the capo be? We got a Joe Biden supporter here. Come on, man. Come on, man. we got Wookie, the Joe Biden supporter. All right, so let's open up another crate here, and let's have a look here. What's it? Crate number 4, is it? Something like that. Let's confirm this. Here we go. I'm going to save some crates for a couple other days, so we're going to save some crates for that. We'll be covering it the next couple of shows as well. Brennan says, not sure who he was, but he likes it. Woohoo! A legend, super. Yeah, thanks very much for that. I wonder who that guy is. He's a pretty good capo, works hard. It's a shame the other capo next to him doesn't work a bit harder. That'd probably be very important. we need the other capo to work a bit harder. Have I actually hit everything? Am I stuck here? Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I posted that. Oh, let's have a look here. Maybe I'm stuck. I was probably supposed to approve something. There we go. All right. So yeah, you will need BNB for fees on the BNB Mafia. Just remember that. So let's scrolling through here. What's this, number 4? Yeah, number 4, I think. Let's see what we get. Are we going to get some bullets? Some more money? A car? We got a car. We're going to get a car. Woo-hoo! Yeah, this is the first car that I've got. So crazy. I need a car. Flipping as a concierge. I need a car. Damn it. So let's hope I get a pretty. Oh, we got a cheap car, but I'm in. I got a beat up. This is no good for the syndicate. Got to have something a bit better than that. But anyway, maybe I should send that car to Wookie. So yeah, I'm going to send this car to Wookie. Let's send that over to Wiki Meister. I think that's one of my concierge there. Let's go have a look at that. So we're going to go to the families here. Let's go in, and I'm going to send a car over to Wookie McFlurge here. We'll go to Wookie Blade. Wookie the Blade. He's a dangerous dude, but nevertheless, let's go over to the vault. So you can do this, right? You can send crates. You can send game assets. Pretty cool. Now that game asset there doesn't seem to be worth anything actually, because I'm just looking at the value. Let me refresh that. Yeah, it's not even doesn't even make it on the worth. Oh, 20. It's 20. That 5,000 cards worth 20. That's how much of a beat up is. But we're going to send that away to another caper of mine who needs to work harder. Any case, he's going to get a little card there. Don't say you don't get anything out there as well. You're a driver first, says you're a driver first. Yeah. Facts. Super. Yeah. He needs to work a bit harder, doesn't he? Yeah, indeed. All right, it's a beta. Yeah. It's not quite as cool as Tirana, but I know that Wookie the Blade will enjoy that card. Look, it's gone. So you can see that crate went. The card's gone, so you can transfer games and crates to other players. So there we go. But we've got a couple more crates. Let's open a couple more. I'm going to hold some of these over because we're going to open them up on different live streams, I think, during the week, just so people get used to it and more people get to hear about it. But we're going to open up a couple more because it's so much fun, and you just never know what you're going to get for in-game play. So let's have a look and see this. So waiting for chain link again. So like I say, there will be a couple of BNB transactions. So I hope you enjoy that car there, Wookie the Blade, because that was my first car that I won. So you can't say I'm not generous. I mean, it was a bit of a beat up, but hey, look, you can still do some damage. Doesn't matter. You just need to get the A to B, right? A to B. Let's see what else I get in here. Let's go. All right. So what am I going to get? Some more money? A car? No way. Twice in a car? What's the statistics of that? What is this? Archie, give me some stats on that. The chances of getting a car twice in a row. Come on. Let's go. Go. Not two. Do. Oh, no. Not another 5,000 one. Let's go. Go. Yeah. Now that's more like a concierge's car. 450 smackaroos. That is outstanding. That is a very cool, man. Driving in style. Now that is the way to go. Wow, what a car. Let's have a look. That car showing up there. Oh, it's worth 500 wealth as well. 500 in the worth there. Woo! Look at that. 500. That's pretty awesome. So we've still got more crates. That was outstanding. I mean, come on. That was epic. That was a big blue one there, that one. Woohoo! You got the Lambo. Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, there's only one car more expensive. There's only one more car that's more expensive than that. So, yeah, pretty neat. All right, so we're going to open up. How many have we got crates? We've got a few more crates. Yeah, so we're going to open up a couple more. Let's open up a couple more. I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is a really cool feature. It's pre-game, not even live yet. This is a pre-game crates drops. Now, if you were in the sacrifice, for every OG NFT you got, you would have got 5 free crates. So that's valued at $100 per OG if you're in the TYCZ sacrifice. And there were some whales that I think that had like 40, up to 40 OG crates. So they would have got 40 times 5. That would have been up to 100, some of them. Probably at least two whales that were up at that level. So they're in different families as well. I wonder what they've opened up. Lai says, when Lambo, Super Sir? Yeah, no Lambo. I think these are period pieces, but kind of got the Lambo of the 1920s or 30s or whatever. All right, so we get some more money. Another car. 3 cars in a row. Honestly, 3 cars in a row. Archie, what's the stats of that? I mean, gosh, that's insane. 3 cars in a row. That is just some insano stuff going on there. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a low car. We've got another $5,000 car there, so I might have to switch that over to good old the other capo there. We're going to open up the crates, and let's open up another one here. So it's costing a little bit of BNB every time. Just remember that there will be a few little transactions, particularly if you purchase. If you purchase one, you're kind of doing 2 sets, so probably be 4 or 5 little BNB transactions involved with that. So just take that into account. You got to do approvals and things like that. You got to pay Chainlink as well. Chainlink has to be paid. Those oracles are not free. Those oracles are not free. All right, so we're going to confirm that. That's probably why Chainlink's worth so much, right? Here we go. We're going again. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love this animation, honestly. This is a great animation. So we'll tick it away through there. And we've got some bullets. I haven't got any bullets yet, have I? So I'm going to need some bullets. Let's fingers crossed I get a lot of bullets because I want to take out a lot of bad players, right? Players that threaten the family, they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone. I got quite a few men and women under my influence. So fingers crossed we get a lot of bullets. 500 bullets, that will start me off. There we go, folks. So 500. Now, 5 bullets are hard to get. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And of course, what did that get us? We got a little bit increase there. We're up to 1570. So that's where we're at the moment. And of course, that car there. And we're going to pass it off. So, right, let's go over to. We're going to go to the families again. We're going to go to the syndicate, and I'm going to send. I might give it the Face of Powder. I might send that car the Face of Powder. I hope you enjoy that car. And of course, it's got a crates here, just showing you some of the features that you can do. So that car there, I'm going to send it over to another one of my capos working for me. And of course, this is how the Mafia family work, right? We pay other people in the family, right? Even if it's only an A to B car, they still get some assets. So it's going to be kind of cool. It's actually a pretty good looking car, actually. That's actually better looking than the other one that I sent. So I don't know. That's not too bad. So there we go. Enjoy that that over there. The capos love it. This is how you get the capos to throw their bodies in front of the bullets when you're walking around. This is the way it goes. It's a crate athon opening. Yeah, it is absolutely. That is starting to look sus. Just saying, says Lies Beneath. Just saying. All right, so kind of cool. We're going to open up. We're going to open up. How many we've got left? I got a couple left. 17. We're going to open up 2 more today, and then we're going to move forward with the Pulsechain update. But once again, you can, if you start a new player or you can buy one, you've got 2 options there. Just remember that. So it's probably the cheapest way of getting in, starting to play at the moment, is opening up some new players and, of course, joining some families, and you'll get some NFT crates for free. 1 per player that you start. So get on that for the next almost 24 hours. And then, of course, after that, you can purchase them in-game for $19.99. So it's kind of cool. Let's play for that. Let's get into the next 2, and here we go. All right, this is our second to last one we're going to do today, because we're going to do some more over the next couple of days. Oh, that would have been very, very important. That's a business object. I just missed that, folks, but I do need some weapons. So let's see what weapons I get. All bulletproof vests. These are very important in the game as well, especially as a constant to the edge. So fingers crossed I get something good. Armored car. Oh my gosh, I got an armored car. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Oh my gosh, you don't know, when you're in a position of power, you need this defense, right? You need this defense. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So I got a armored car. That is unbelievable. I'm so happy with that. What's that worth? It's worth a lot. That was worth, what was that? We were at 1,500, so that was worth maybe 600 and something. That armored car, very good value there. Fantastic. So I'm stoked about that. Armored car here is the one. So that is the armored car. Pretty cool. It's got Face of Powder now, but I'm not sending it to Face of Power. That's got to defend the constantly edge there. All right, so let's we're going to open up one more today. We're going to open up more over the coming week. So I want to save some for those, and of course, let's get into it because we're going to be, showing you how it's all done. So one more. This is a lucky last here for today. Let's see what we get, and yeah. Like I say, get into BNB Mafia, create a player, buy some Mafia off the market, and get involved. You're super early, so it's going to be good times. You can also speculate on Mafia, just buy some Mafia and speculate, or you can get in the family and stake it. So that's lots of things you can do with your Mafia to improve your position. So let's get into it. Let's go. All right. We're going to purchase one, actually. Should we purchase a crate too? I think we will. Can we? Oh, no. Yeah. Well, we don't have to purchase one. We've got plenty. So. Heart. We're going to get some more heart. We've got some more heart there. Woohoo! Lots of heart. Let's see what we get. Man, hearts are worth a lot of money, right? Because you get shot up and you're going to need some blood, man. You're getting some blood. Let's hope we'll get a high number here. Or going down back to the low number, 250. I'm happy with that. 250 is pretty good. So that's kind of cool. What is that going to bring us to? 2,800. So that's really good. What's that, 200? Yeah, pretty cool on the hearts there. So really, really useful. So that is it. What do we got there? We got 15. Actually, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. Why not? One more, because I'm enjoying this so much. Damn, it's so good. All right, so let's open up one more and go for gold. Then I'm going to open up the rest of them during the week ahead, so everyone gets the chance to see them in action. Oh, I've got something wrong happening with the gases there. So let me have a look. Let me refresh the page just one moment. And we're going to open up a crate. And let's see here. Confirm. Open up a crate. I have no idea what that just did, but it was weird. All right, that's not bad. All right, here we go. Where are we going to get a factory? Oh my God, we're so close to the business object, man. Yeah, business objects, man. That's what we were after. We're so close twice there. You can see that. That's unbelievable. Really close. Twice in a row. A Remington. We got a Remington, so we got our first gun. That's the first gun I own. Fortunately, I own a gun because it's hard to be a Mafia player without a gun. So there we go. We got a gun. Woohoo! So that gun is in there. Not bad. So very cool. And we've moved up there to 2,800. So not bad there as well. So that's pretty cool today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, that is very exciting. We've still got more crates we're going to open up over the next couple of days. So you guys can see that for those that are not here today. Pretty cool. All right, so that is Mafia. Like I say, you can get a player today. So if you want to get a player, go to BNB Mafia. I'm going to post the link again in the chat there if you haven't played. We are supporting it on this channel. We're not the only YouTube channel covering this course. There are more YouTube channels coming online that are supporting it, and more influencers out there. Let's have a look here. We've got some more comments here. Brennan says AB is all we need, says AB. Yeah. A to B cars, yeah, just getting A to B. That's an expensive armored car. Definitely was. Pretty beautiful. Archie says you're crushing it, super. You've got your own fleet, says Archie. Yeah. I feel like Paul Abdul. No, Jenny on the block. Jenny from the block, is it? Definitely should come to the Wookiee. What else? Very cool super, says Brennan. Absolutely. Yeah, if you want to get a player, you get a free crate with the player. So if you make a couple of players, you get a crate each. So you're going to be able to build up your arsenal that way. And of course, you're going to get into a family. You can apply for the families. And there's also a chat group, all right? So there's a chat group over here. You can get into the chat and you can ask people, oh, can I get into a family? Stuff like that. You'll get invitations that way as well. Kind of cool. That is it on BNB Mafia. You can obviously buy BNB Mafia there on the market. So that is the place to buy. And of course, you're getting a very good early price at the moment. So that's a good way of participating as well. You can either speculate, stake it in game to help support the family, or just get Mafia to buy some, set up some players, which costs you 2,000 Mafia per player. So it's pretty good. But you're getting $20 of value with the crate at the moment. So it's pretty good. Check that out. All right. That is the Mafia. So pretty good. Now, if you want to learn more about the game, there's the game wiki. About 4 or 5 days ago, we did a whole video on the game wiki. So we went through a lot of that. But there is more details. So if you jump into the game wiki, you will be able to see all the rules. We've got the OG crates in here. That's level 5. This is the order of the game launching as well. So you can see all the different details in there. All the inventory, of course, all the crates. Next, number 7 is going to be map and marketplace. This is going to be mega awesome. So the map of the game is going to be very important. It's global. Remember, I think it's a North America, South American place like that. And the marketplace, you're going to be able to buy and sell stuff as well. So that's coming up for level 7. That's the next step, folks. Exciting. Kind of cool. Get in before all the marketing communication starts. That's for sure. All right, so that's pretty much it. We're going to cover that again tomorrow. Open up some more crates. It's going to be pretty cool. Before we do that, we're going to get into the results for day 394. We're just rolled over into day 395, so we'll get into that. So let's do it now. Brendan says Mafia players nearly 1,000. Yeah, get in, folks. Get in early. Make a couple players. Get in the Mafia family. We got the syndicate inside the Discord co-hosting, so get in on that. It is going to be a lot of fun, and you could make some really nice crypto on the way. So play, have fun, make some coin. That sounds good to me. All right, so let's get into it. We got day 394. We got Pulsechain quadruple 0504 down 1.6%. We got Pulsechain at the moment quadruple 0218 down 2.28%. We got incentive. Oh, well, the buy and burn actually is looking pretty good, isn't it? Look at that. 889.3 billion Pulsechain bought up and burned. We're now at 4.39% of all public supply of Pulsechain is bought up and burned, and that's looking very, very good indeed. Incentive token is at $2.61, down 3.65%. We got the ratio though holding up super strong. I mean, this ratio has been absolutely rock solid. 51,883 on the pulse, and we've only got almost 34 million incentive tokens in existence, and of course they're created from the V1 Pulsechain farms, which are giving us some incredible yield for a long time. They've been doing amazing. Hex at the moment on Pulsechain down 2.36%, 6500th of a penny. EHEX at 1500th of a penny. Combined price of EHEX and PX just under 0.8 of a penny at the moment is the combined price there. So that's day 394. Let's look at the charts at the moment. We're on the daily. So you can see the chart here. We had that big, nice 4-day pump. That's just come off here. We did have a bit of volatility, yesterday and so forth with Bitcoin and stuff like that, but that's back up again, or at least consolidating. And so here we are looking a bit better here at the moment. So we've kind of come about halfway. The RSI here at the moment at 41. Looking at the weekly, let's go to the weekly here, a bit longer term view. You can see that we broke down that big support trend or uptrend and came back down. We have tested the 4,600 mark, which we've done many, many times, but very good chance we're going to bounce off this. Very good chance of that. Currently, the RSI is at 34. We've got Pulsechain at the moment looking even stronger. I mean, look at this uptrend still intact on Pulsechain. So Pulsechain, they're probably going to start, consolidating, moving up. That's kind of the ideal, is seeing it going up that way. And at the moment, the RSI on the weekly is at 37. Looking at the daily as well, we're at 45. We haven't got a cross here. We'll be looking for that cross. We really need a green candle like the next 24, 48 hours. Hopefully we'll start tracking up there and get a bullish cross maybe this week sometime. So that's something we'll be looking out for. The incentive token ratio, though, look at this thing, man. Incredible. Look at that. Beautiful. I mean, that's just fantastic. That's on the weekly. That's a weekly candles. Each one's a week. So that's insane. And looking very good is the old incentive token there. 56 is the RSI as well. So looking for that breakout. Like I say, once we break out 61 and then go to 71, man, who knows where this price could go. Could really, really pop really, really big. So we're watching out for that theme as well. Hex and Pulsechain, obviously down the bottom of the range. So just accumulation zone, anything under this orange line, which is 1 cent on Pulsechain, just accumulate. RSI pretty friendly for that, 238 on the weekly. And at the moment on the daily is down at 40. And of course, retrace most of that move actually. So yeah, Hex has been the weaker out of them all, but it's probably going to be the stronger rebound as well. Once it makes a rebound, probably the case also. We've got EHEX at the moment. Around that really sold off. It got up to 900th of a penny only 5 days ago, and now back down at 1400th of a penny. So yeah, real weak off there. So maybe a chance to pick up some nice volumes there. We've got big upside to the BankX wall, of course, up to 0.7 of a penny. So that's looking even better today. How much is that today? Because it's so much lower. 394%, almost back just to the BankX wall. So the combined chart up because it was having a bit of problem, rendering. But hey, Pulsechain beats, man. This is like it used to be, right? 200,000. This is really cheap on Pulsechain at the moment. 0.4 of a penny for a Pulsechain swap, 200th of a penny for a Pulsecoin transfer, and 0.7 of a penny for a PRC Trinity transfer. So super cheap to do business on Pulsechain. 1,300 times cheaper than Ethereum, and Ethereum is at 4 Gwei at the moment. That's insane. And of course, looking pretty good. Let's go to some of the other numbers there. Validators, 48,863 validators on Pulsechain, 1.56 trillion off the market. So that is also pretty good. Just been stable for the last 2 weeks. And the bridge is kind of like a heartbeat check there, but like those hearts in MAFIA, we're sitting at 107 million in the bridge. That's down about 500,000 from 2 days ago. We're really at the bottom of that range that we've been seeing for a while. We were up, remember, we were up after that pump about 4 or 5 days ago. We were up at about 111.5 million. So we're down about 4.5 million from then, to give you some idea what's happened over the last week. So that is pretty much it for day 394. We just started day 395. And so that's going to tick away. having a look at some of the other stuff across Pulsechain, amongst the derivatives of Hex, we got Base, the 1 year Hex staking pool is up 7.2%. Maximus, the 15.2 year, is up 2%. So we've got two extremes there up, and everything else is down on that at the moment. Looking at the stable coins, PDI at the moment just under just under half a penny, actually, to be frank. That's pulled back there from, it was over 6/10 of a penny that's pulled back. What's the other one there? The big drama was the LUSD, right? LUSD absolutely tumbled. Look at that. It absolutely tumbled yesterday. Look at that. All the way down to 4,600 with 7 zeros in front. So a big red candle there. Managed to hold up at 1930 with, it's still got 6 candles, but 1930. It rallied all the way down from 7 zeros to 2,170. So it's still quite up a bit from there. But man, yesterday was dramatic, and there was lots of usual cussing on X platform. That was pretty much it on that. Let's get into the influencer coins. We got Maddie Allen at the moment up 16%. Bit of a rebound since it was the worst performer yesterday. It's now the best performer today. No surprise there. Bit of a rebound, and you can see, yeah, it was down, but is not doing too bad at the moment. That's the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, it was down yesterday, but up today. There we go. So you can't keep Maddie down. You can't keep Maddie Allen down. So that is pretty much it on that. More token from Trayvon, up 1.2%. Let's go to the overall coins. Let's have a look at those. Pulsechain. Let's go to the overall coins. So we've got 9.9 million in volume. That is right at the bottom of the range, folks. It is a Sunday in the US, but man, that is right teetering. Normally 10 million is kind of that bottom zone. We're at 9.9 million today. 250,000 in transactions overall. That is kind of the play. And let's have a look at the best performance overnight. Well, BFFF is up 9%. Die Hard there is up 5.7%. PGDC, the Dow. So with Die Hard, you earn PDI, right? You earn PDI from the reflections. With the PGDC, that's kind of the Dow Reflections project. Probably the number one, really. I mean, there's a reptilian one out there, but it's kind of a copy, isn't it, from the Greys. We've got OMG there from the Orange Tang Gang. That is up 2.6%. 9-inch has just moved up there. You saw that, up 2.66%. So we do have one of our DEXs. It's number 3 DEX. And of course, that is ticking away there. How much is that making today? That is making 1.1 million in volume. And 9M is doing 1.4 million. And of course, we've got Pulsechain there at 7 million. So really, we're right at the bottom of the volume level at the moment. Teddy Bear at the moment. Let's have a look at the other performance here. 9-inch is doing pretty well. Teddy Bear up 1.8%. That's pretty much it. There's not a lot happening. A few green across there with P drip and stuff, but yeah, not a lot happening. Hex Orange address there, a BBC token. So it looks like 9-inch is kind of doing a little bit of a move today, but not much. Very modest gains today. Now the big news, of course, is 9mm. 9mm did a big drop. So this came out today. Airdrop alert. 9mm airdrop for those who use the protocols. So if you did swaps, did LP providing liquidity, or you hold POGs or this little cat token done for the second month, 2 billion pulse worth has also been airdropped among those who have staked 9mm in the past month. So 2 billion pulse. That's fantastic. So congratulations to those who participate in that. 1,260 wallets in total. Just got 2 billion pulse. So fantastic news there. That's from 9mm. And of course, 9mm, as we said, is the number 2 DEX on the Pulsechain, doing 1.4 million volume. So that's really great news for that. Kind of cool. So that is doing pretty well. 9mm drop, and of course holding POGs. So that's kind of cool. 2 billion, fantastic. Buyback of 9 million. Buyback of 9mm tokens will follow. So that's the next phase from the best team in Pulsechain until the next month, the 9th. So kind of cool. Everyone liking that. Now be careful. There is a warning from the 9mm team. And that is that this is the token. We must go have a look at the token, shall we? Have a quick look and see how that's performing after the airdrop. But 2 billion pulse there airdrop to them. It's down 11%. Don't know why. Maybe it's just because there's airdropped all those tokens and the market's taken that into account. But that's actually good news for the project at the moment on 9mm. That's the second biggest DEX. Now there was a scam token. Yeah, this warning here. There's a scam 9mm being sent to your wallets, asking to connect to a phishing website. There is no claim website. It's all been sent. Stay vigilant and safe, so don't interact with that site there. Just be careful there. But that is the official contract there on 9mm. Kind of cool. I'll post a link to that if you want to follow them and find out more. Well, that is it. Kind of cool. That is a roundup of Pulsechain, where Pulsechain's at today. Kind of neat. Let's go into our final update of the day, which is Hex Daily Stats. We're up to an hour and 5 minutes today. Isn't that awesome? Up to an hour and 5 minutes. Okay, so Hex Daily Stats there. We have got what results? We got day 15. Now, we haven't had Ethereum update since day 1643, so that's crazy. That's almost 10 days, almost 9 days. We do have Pulsechain. No, Pulsechain's not even updated at the moment, so that's really lagged. We're waiting for, oh no, that is Pulsechain. So kind of cool. What do we say? 394, I think we said it was. So we got the payout there, 6.972 Hex per T-share on Pulsechain for day 394. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, what else we got going on there? T-shares are down 5,000. It's just sitting below 9.4 million in the ownership pool. Penalties, pretty modest, 300,000. 65.5 million in the reward pool there. Growth in liquid numbers at 29. Minus down 1, just sitting below, we've got just above 123,750 miners on the old Pulsechain. That is it. Hex.com, check it out. Contracts, links in the description. So that's pretty much it for that. I think we're going to wrap up that. It's a big show, an hour and 6 minutes. For those that managed to get through it all, pretty cool. Bird dog analysis. Oh, yeah, let's go to that. Let's go to bird dog. Let's do that one more time. You're quite right. I said I was going to look at bird dog. Let me go to pull that up just before we wrap up the live stream today. Bird dog. All right, bird is the word. Bird is the word. All right, here it is. So bird dog is massive. Look at that. It's pretty good. Actually, pretty good. Hope you got bird dog there, Brennan. That is looking pretty good on the 4-hourly. We got the RSI a little bit oversold, so it might cool off a little bit, or we might have a bit of this pattern. So yeah, that is pretty good. Let's go to the daily. A daily there, looking nice there. The RSI still got room to move, 61, so we could easily see a move back up there, maybe over the next 24 hours. So looking good. I think once it breaks out there, it's got a little bit of room. Let's have a look at the weekly. Weekly there, there's no RSI has just showed up on the weekly, so there we go. But on the daily, it's definitely got room to move higher, and it could move quite strongly higher and then pull back quite sharply after it has a big breakout. We shall see. The old bird dog. I sure do, says Bryn. You got some bird dog. Do you do the bird dog dance? I hope so. Will we get a god candle? That's what you're kind of looking for there, right? That kind of looks like it could do that. But then, of course, if it does, it's probably going to have a pullback. So you want to sell the top of that, Brennan. All right, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I did. I loved this phase of BNB Mafia, which is coming to Pulsechain on the 14th. Is a very important phase there. Pick up, get all of those game assets. Everything's quite good entry at the moment. So BNB is a very good entry price. And of course, you get to get as many players as you want for 2,000 BNB. Very good. And of course, you will need BNB in your wallet. And of course, what else are we going to say about that? It also is good training for playing on Pulsechain when Pulse Mafia launches on the 14th of June. So kind of cool. Do join our family. I encourage you. We've got our one, the Syndicate, of course, is in the Discord. You can join up to that. We're co-hosting that with Archie, who's the Godfather. And of course, you can ask Archie to get into that family, and he can help you out there. You get all the latest intel and stuff like that. You can buy Mafia and speculate on it as well, or you can buy Mafia and stake it into the family and make the family stronger, because the family has a big bank vault that needs money to buy, game assets and or buy stuff, basically, weapons and all sorts of stuff. Could be some bloody battles in there at some stage. If you guys have ever seen the space, was it Eve? Have you ever seen the space game Eve? It's a huge online game. They've had games where they've burned over $1 million in game of assets. Yeah, that's right. You heard it. There's been some crazy games in there. We may see some of those sort of things happen in BNB Mafia. Maybe not straight away, surprisingly so, but maybe at times in the game we could see an absolute Mafia war in there. It could be pretty crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Cheers for the stream. Peace, says Brennan. Hey, most welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget, take care. I'm going to play out our Mafia teaser again on the way up. Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoy your weekend, what's left of it, and catch you again tomorrow. We'll cover a bit more of this as well. All right, peace out. Big shout out to Jacob and the BNB Mafia team. Keep up the great work. We're looking forward to the next phase. It's going to be fun.